right, joining me right now, former CIA analyst Buck Sexton. What's your reaction to this?
It's just absurd, and I think we've got a few things going on here. One is there is a desperation to shift from the attempted and failed resurrection of the Kavanaugh fight on the left. So that's part of this, I think. They're just looking, they're grasping for some narrative that will be offense for the left instead of having to play defense. The New York Times book fell apart earlier this week. They've just had stumble after stumble. So that's one aspect of it. As for what happened here, I think it's fascinating to see that you have now Democrats suggesting that the president, by the way, we don't even know what was said. Nothing has been confirmed yet. We don't know how this whistleblower, was this somebody from within the intelligence community? Is this somebody who had access to transcripts that were classified? How exactly did this happen? But also, if the president said to a foreign leader, a foreign head of state, hey, you should investigate some corruption, the fact that it might implicate someone that Democrats really like doesn't mean the president's not allowed to do that. They haven't yet wrestled with that fact yet. The president's allowed to say, hey, have you guys looked into this? I mean, if Hillary Clinton, theoretically, they're doing all this theorizing, if she had accepted bags of money in Russia 2 years ago from somebody, and the president said, you know, maybe we should look into that, that's not illegal for the president to do just because they like Hillary Clinton. So they need to think this one through a little bit more.
Appropriate to do, because if there's some funny business going on, the American people deserve to know about it. I mean, it seems appropriate. I love how they've tried to spin this all on its head, right? Because the story is that Joe Biden was over in Ukraine making investments, right, giving aid packages to these energy companies, to gas companies, while his son is on the board of a gas company in Ukraine. I mean, that's highly inappropriate. So much for church and state, right? You're a member of my family, you're my son, and now I'm giving money to companies that will benefit you directly. That's kind of messed up. So that was the story. That was the story in the Washington Post. That was the story in Vanity Fair. Not exactly what you'd call conservative news outlets, and now they're trying to spin it.
Well, they're also doing something here. I mean, the Clintons, I think, would look at the arrangement that the Bidens had going on and say, wow, that looks pretty bad. I mean, this looks certainly, based on the allegations, corrupt. Now, we don't know, but there should be investigation. I do think it's very rich watching Democrats who have not only gotten a special counsel investigation, but had Barack Obama's appointees at the FBI, the CIA, and other places actively working to investigate President Trump and his campaign, and then pushed a special counsel on top of that. So the weaponization of the intelligence bureaucracy, federal law enforcement against the president, and now they're saying, oh, but he had a phone call where he may have said, you know, allegedly, we're basing this on the reports, look into whether something very illegal and very corrupt may have been going on in Ukraine to a foreign head of state. That's completely legitimate and I think also fair play. The president has a tremendous amount of leeway to do what he sees fit on foreign policy. Just because it may adversely affect someone that right now is leading the polls to the Democrats doesn't make it illegal, and it certainly doesn't make it treason. I just wish MSNBC, you know, get a dictionary.
Well, yeah, no, they're becoming a broken record. And as I saw this story crossing, I thought, my gosh, here we go again. And you know what? It's a little bit like the little boy who cried wolf, right? Over and over again, they're like, we got him, we got him, we got him, we got him. And then there's no there. So you become immune to it after a while. I think the American public is immune to it after a while. And they start saying, what is the media's agenda, Buck?
Well, the media has conditioned, I mean, we're talking about the anti-Trump media, which is about 90% of it. They've conditioned their audience to expect another bombshell. And people were joking about it this week. Oh, the whistleblower, now Trump's gone too far. Now's the end of his, mocking this notion. But that's what media, now, oh yes, this is it. It's too much. It's too far. You know, they've said that Trump colluded with Russia. They've said that he's crazy and should be removed with the 25th Amendment. They've said that he should be removed for the Emoluments Clause. It's just exhausting. And what is more likely, that the president is some kind of evil genius who gets away with all of these things, or that people have become a little bit emotionally disconnected from reality in the era of Trump? Yeah. I think we can call it Trump derangement syndrome.
Yeah, I think you can.